And welcome back, everybody. How are you doing? My name is Joe. You're watching the Joe Wentz Project TV. If you're new here, man, click that subscribe button and hit that bell so you get all notifications of what videos come from this channel. And like I said, if you are a new subscriber, thank you so much. We appreciate it so very much. This is a guitar channel. We do everything guitars here. We do some unboxings. My friend Ralph and I will do guitar shop reviews. We've done a lot of that. If you're curious and want to see anything of that nature, go to the playlist and click on guitar shop reviews, and you can see all the shops that we've done in the surrounding area here where we live. But if you really want to communicate with us one-on-one, come to the live show Saturday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Guitar Talk and More. Ralph and I are in there, and it's pretty much dedicated to the chat. So we discuss everything guitars and all that, but it's all about the chat. But today it's all about this right here, this unboxing. I got this guitar from Reverb. Got it from Reverb, and it's from a company called Specialty Traders. This guitar will be the third one that I've had overall. Now, do I have all three with me? No. Sold them. One of them I gave away to my friend Ralph. But it just got to the point where I was like, man, I really miss having this guitar, and it's really cool. So with no further ado, let's get started on the unboxing, and we'll talk about what's going on. We're also going to do some upgrades to this guitar. All right, let's get started. All right, there she is. Look at that. Look at that right there. Fantastic. Man. This is the LTD George Lynch model. What year is this thing? It's looks like a possibly a 2024 model. It looks like it's already been set up and all, but oh wow, that the ones that I had the ESP design pickup, you know, in there. This looks like it looks like it's been upgraded. Like there's a different pickup in there, possibly. If you watched the last unboxing video, you saw that I did the Firefly version of this guitar, and actually it played really, really well after I was finished with everything. But let me get this stuff out of the way, these boxes. We'll get a closer look at this guitar. All right, now let's look at the two guitars side by side, just to satisfy my curiosity and yours as well. Of course, the LTD here, the Firefly here. You can see the headstock, or headstocks. You can see the man, it's really similar as far as the artwork and the print, the design, really nice. And if we move down here, this, as I stated in the first video, the Firefly has a contour that kind of comes up right here. It's like a comfort cut. It's really nice. And the Lynch LTD is just, it's flat. You don't really have that. But you can see both of them here. Look how similar the designs are, though. That's incredible. And you got the roasted maple neck here on the Firefly. So what I'm going to do, as I did on this guitar, I took out the Floyd Rose Special and I upgraded it with another Floyd Rose Special, but I redid the guts, if you will. So it turned this into a very, very nice unit. All that is stainless steel that you see. This, you can see it's a Floyd Rose Special, and we're going to take this off and put in a Gotoh. This is not a push-pull like the Firefly is. This is not. The pop feels good though. So we're going to take this out and put a Gotoh in, and as we did in this one, I got some titanium locking screws that I'm going to put in here. All right, here we go for this project here. We're getting the bench ready here. What I'm going to be using, as I did in the other video, this is a number 3 Allen tool that I got from FU Tone. If you haven't checked out the first video, go and check it out. But this time we're doing the LTD, not a Firefly. Nothing against Firefly, it's fantastic. Got a pack of Diodarios, or Didarios, whatever people say, 9-42. I have these titanium locking screws here. And we have the string tool, going to be needing that. And here is the Gotoh trim unit, all right? This is it, right here, the 1996T, that is what you want. When if you want to do this type of swap out, we want to seriously upgrade this unit here. And of course my Ernie Ball Power Peg Pro. And man, let's get this going, and hopefully this will be just a really quick swap out, very seamless, and makes a huge difference in playability and tuning stability. These cheaper units here, like I said, you can replace the saddle block inserts, the long bolts, and those really small screws in front of the saddles, and it'd be fine. But in this case, I'm going to swap out the whole unit, and let's get started. All right, the cool thing that they did is they made their own little homemade goodie bag. They put the Allen wrench and the Allen tools in this little Ziploc bag here, which is really nice. Attention to detail, man. I did get this guitar used, and it was marked in very good condition, which it is. Excellent condition. Oh, excuse me, very good. To me, it's in excellent condition. So I'm going to take this bar here. I'm going to put it right here and screw it in. Yeah, see, just trying to get that in it's the quality of these units, man. They're just kind of I'm going to take this cardboard. I'm going to slide it right under. I'm going to push down on the bar some. I'm going to slide that right underneath there. There we go. Cool. Now, I'm going to take my Allen wrench tool here, number 3, and we're going to loosen these locking screws. We're going to take these off, and we're going to set these to the side, because we're not going to use these screws that come with the guitar. We're not going to use those no more. And it doesn't matter how you put the plates back on. I've seen people in the comments say you need to put them on the way in the order they come on. They're all the same size, so it's not going to really matter. I do, just for myself, I do put them back on the way I take them off, but there has been times they've gotten mixed up just because, and it's no big deal. They're all the same size. So we're going to take the Power Peg Pro. We're going to unscrew these. I hope it works. It sounds like it's about dead. Unscrew these strings, or loosen them. I'll loosen the strings. And that's why I have the cardboard right here underneath that unit, so it doesn't sink back. Because you might ask, well, why is that? Well, I need to access these long bolts in the back. And if the unit sinks down into the cavity, you're not going to be able to do that. These strings look kind of old. No telling how long they've been on there. Power Peg Pro, man. And no, I'm not sponsored or nothing like that. It's a great tool to have. It's a lifesaver, man. I'm telling you. So, I want to take our number 3 Allen tool, and you see I'm going to just unscrew the back here enough to take that right out. I'm going to screw it back in because I'm going to save this unit, and I'm going to upgrade I'm going to upgrade the guts on it. And then actually I got the replacement stainless steel parts in the mail yesterday too. I'll show you that here in just a second. Geiger right there, and these are the stainless steel replacement parts right there. Long bolts, the small bolts in front of the saddles, and then your locking screws. Leveling tool, I don't know the proper name of it. And the way I check my relief, again, this is just how I do it. Yeah, that's got a big, like what I do is I do the swivel test. See how I'm swiveling it back and forth? Now if the neck was straight, it won't swivel. You can just feel you can feel right here in the tool that it's ever so slight. I'm gonna let that ride. It's not really that big of a deal. It's not enough to cause concern. But if I remember correctly, the block is going to be bigger than this. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So you can see how small that block is right there. See how it's in the cavity really good? It's just a small block. It's just not, it's just cheap. There you go. They're in there. These things have never been taken out of, obviously. Now, when I lift this up, this Floyd Rose Special should just fall right off. There it is. There's the cardboard. We'll use that later. So there we are. That's your Floyd Rose Special. And like I said, I'll replace the guts on it and all. And it'll be good. Let me put it to the side with the, I'll put the bar back on. Here's the thing, we're going to open up this new unit here, this Gotoh 1996T. And this, I've had a lot of people ask about these units. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Should I just not mess with it? How do I do it? And yeah, it's worth it all day long, in my opinion. Now, the only pieces I use out of this kit is, of course, the trim unit itself. Now look at that block. See that big old brass block? My gosh. They give you springs. I don't use those. The claw and all that stuff that's in there and the springs, I don't use those. You can, and it has the studs as well. If you want to use those, you can, but you're going to have to bore these holes out for the post. All right, here's my new studs right here. These Floyd Rose. Sorry for the sunlight. It's in the middle of the afternoon. These are gold or brass. I don't know. I say gold. Okay, what we're doing is we're taking these posts out right here. Put those to the side, and we're going to put in these new ones here. And all you do is you just put them down in here and screw them in. And that's what I meant by just swapping out the post. It's just, there's no need in drilling all this stuff when you can just swap out the post and you don't have to drill anything. You're going to use right here to move your saddles, all right? Now these saddles, you got, these two are supposed to be back a little bit. This needs to be moved back some. The third one, which is your D string, needs to be even with the faceplate here. And then this one needs to be back. It needs to be back the same distance as the first two. And then your last two are even with the faceplate. I'm going to move these and make them where they need to be. Just ever so much right there. It's always good when you get done to make sure these little screws are tight, because if you don't, you put your strings on, they will move. So look, see how the saddles are positioned now? These two are even, this one's back, this one's even. When I say even with the base plate, and these two are back. So 1, 2, and 3 over here are the same distance back, and 1, 2, and 3 are the same distance down. So you're in the ballpark of the saddles being intonated. And hold on to this so it don't fall. I'm going to put these springs back on. We're going to take this whammy bar, I'm going to put it down in here. Remember our cardboard? We're going to do that again. Put that right underneath here. I just run it through right here. And you'll see the ball end, it'll stop right there. get my string tool here. I like this because it's got the winder and it has the cutters on it. I'm going to go down to right past the fine tuner. And I'm going to clip it. There we go. Right now, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to roll back this, or unscrew this long bolt. You can hear it pop because it was tight in there. Roll that back. We're going to put this in front of the saddle block insert. We're going to tighten the long bolt back up. Another reason why that piece of cardboard's there, so you can work, man. You can do what you need to do. All right, and I'm going to tighten it up. I like to hold the string up like this, keep a little tension on it, and go ahead and wrap it. You want to make sure the ball end goes over the string. See? There we go. Sometimes they get funny like that. And once you do that, normally it'll fall in line. And I'm looking to see how high the action is. I have an string action gauge. I don't feel like digging it out, so I always just eyeball it, which you can do. Once you get everything tuned up, will it still read flat or sharp? If that's the case, I have to adjust the bear claw in the back. All right, here's what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to get it tuned up, and it keeps reading. It's going to D. We're getting to low E. We'll go to the A. Titanium locking screws on right here from the one and only Munster bolts. I'm telling you, man, that's where you need to get your stuff. Here, we're going to check everything out. We're going to run these down, snug them up, and then I'll tighten them with the short end. Then we'll snug them up right here. Okay. Now I have no idea. Now that cardboard came out perfect. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Get my pick. I might have to do some fine tuning here. Wow. That's a good sign. See how nice and easy that trim float, you hear it? That's awesome. That is fantastic. Man, now let's check for so I'm just checking to see if there's any dead notes here. A little bit of buzzing up there, but not enough to might have to raise it a touch. Just a touch. Just a touch. Ever so slightly. It's got a little bit. There you go. Wow. I do need to tune it. Get it tuned up here with the fine tuners. That's just awesome. Fantastic. There you go. So we got the new Gotoh system on. And I can put that plate back on. It's not too tall. That's nice. So let's do that. Let me put the plate back on. And there has been cases where I couldn't do that. Take that bar right off. That's what I love about, another thing I love about the Gotoh units. You can just, you don't have to screw the bar in like you would on a regular Floyd. Perfect. So let's put this back on. All right, there we go. Got the cavity door back on. Put the bar, just push it right in. Like I said, if you wanted to wind it, you could. I just like mine like this. Golly, man, look at that. It's just, oh man, I might raise that pickup height a little bit. The pickup looks awful low. We'll raise that up a little bit. Let's see here. Just a touch, man. I like my pickups to be a little higher than that. Just a little bit. You see, it's really flat with the bracket, flush with the bracket. That's better. There you go. The closer your pickup is to your strings, the more sustain and more you're going to get out of your pickup. I didn't know that for when I first started playing. I didn't know that for a long time. All right, let's get all this cleaned up, and let's put this baby to a rock and roll test. Let's check it out. Woo!